actually, the show is kind of like circus in my head. I know many of you as hairdressers, we know how the circus is in our heads, right? Are we crazy? Maybe a little. Anyway, before we get started, I just want to introduce my team. This is Katie. Katie's from our Fort Lauderdale salon. Give her a round of applause, please. Woo! This is Devin Toth. Devin is our educational director in the New York salon. Give him a round of applause, please. Eric Rosado, senior stylist in my New York salon. Give him a round of applause, please. And AJ, senior stylist in my Fort Lauderdale salon. Majorness. Go ahead and cut, guys. All right. So, I'm really excited about being here again at Premiere. I think the Premiere is the, I would say, the best show in the nation. Would you agree? So thank you again for inviting me back this year. I really, really appreciate it. I love being a hairdresser. How many of you love being a hairdresser? Can you raise your hands? Yes. It is the most rewarding thing. You can buy Tom Ford shoes. You can buy an apartment. You can change people's lives, right? Don't we do that every day?
Yeah.
Yes. Does anyone know how much I charge for a haircut?
$400. $950.
I charge $950 for a haircut. You all should be clapping. I'm not bragging, but it's the truth. And the reason why I charge $950 for a haircut is because my market can allow it and that I am worth it. How many of you raise your prices every single year? Oh, see, that makes me mad. Because you need to be raising your prices every single year. Can I get a round of applause for that? Yes. I don't really feel like cutting hair. I feel like talking.
Educate.
I crack myself up because, why not have any fun? This is the best job in the planet. If I would have known just by going to school and get a beauty school license, what it would allow me to do as a hairdresser and what would allow me to do in my life, I am forever grateful. Because it has allowed me many different things. With that beauty school license, I've been able to be a beauty school teacher. I've been able to develop product for a major manufacturer. I have opened salons. I have developed product. I have worked on the most famous faces in the world. I have just by having that beauty school license. And I am so excited about being a hairdresser. There's nothing more rewarding and nothing more gratifying for me than to be able to help a woman feel and look like she has never felt and looked before. So as I'm going to do that, I'm just going to cut a little bit of fringe here. I know we have a big audience, but if anybody has any questions, I would love to answer some questions, and I know my team would as well. Eric, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Oh my God, I am so excited to be back in the South, Orlando. We came all the way from New York City to see everyone. Our inspiration was a little bit of 20s. We were actually inspired by Vidal Sassoon. Give Vidal Sassoon a round of applause. Someone very legendary Smith. Also, a wonderful stylist on salon, Karen, did this amazing color, and we just really wanted to accent it. I'm going to throw it to Devin Toth. Let's see what Devin Toth has to say.
Hey everybody, how are you? Yes. So I just want to say that I love this industry. And we do change lives every day, and I'm just honored to be a part of it. How many of you get the same exact amount of money every single week or two? Right? We live on our tips, it changes, it's commission. I feel so grateful that we get thanked by 10 people a day, 40 people a week, 160 thank yous a month for what we do, because not everybody in the world gets that. So that just makes me happy. A little bit about the circus theme, I think that also reflects with our salon particularly. Every day is different, and it always seems like a circus. Sometimes we're doing videotaping in the salon, for movies, for makeover shows. Other times it's a celebrity in one chair, just a regular, client of mine in another chair, a model in the next chair, a photo shoot, always happening at the same time. So it's exciting because there's always stuff to do every day. And I don't know, I just love it. I'm so happy to be here and with our team.
Cut it off, Devin. Cut it off! Katie. So, this is the first time Katie's ever been on stage.
Yay!
I always say that if you're going to come and work for Ted Gibson, you better be ready. Because anything could happen at a given moment. You may, of course, be shampooing head one day, the next day you're going to work with Ashley Green. You can be sweeping up hair one day, and the next day you could be traveling the globe. So there's many, many, many great things that you can have, and I'm so excited about the business that we've created for ourselves and about how amazing this industry is. AJ.
Yes, sir.
What else do you got to say, girl?
Ooh, y'all said it all. Me personally, I intentionally moved to Fort Lauderdale to work with Ted. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, so this is a totally different atmosphere for me personally. And I love it. It's one of those things where, just like he said, you never know. You may be doing a regular everyday person, and then when a celebrity walks in, you're like, okay, now what? When I got my first celebrity, I was so ecstatic, and I'm ready for more. I'm ready for a lot more. I've done things on stage but not of this caliber, so I'm excited. I love it.
Does anyone have any questions? Anything at all? Nothing?
Come on, Adam, somebody else.
Yes, hi. Hi, gorgeous. Okay. The question is, she understands, what's your name? Hi, Kia. Kia said that my salons are departmentalized, and yes, that's correct. We decided that as a business, we wanted people to not be generalists, we wanted them to be specialists. And I know that generally, all of us, if we look within ourselves, we know that we're better at one than we are at the other. And I know that you do not want me to color your hair. It is not pretty. It isn't. I understand shape really well, and I understand how to style hair. Color doesn't make any sense to me. I know what I like to look at, but that's about it. And really, we encourage everyone to really come up with it themselves, to figure out what that's going to be right for them. So that's really about it. Are you a colorist or are you a cutter? You don't know. You like extensions mostly? Do you cut your extensions? There you go. You answered your own question. All right, guys, you almost ready?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. We have some more exciting stuff for you. Hang out. Hold on, I'll be right back.